Alright, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone of Ruel. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Basically, I'm doing this before camp video, like I normally do. And, what I'm meditating on before camp is how basically we're going to be hated of the whole world. And I put emphasis on the whole world because, as well, let me just get the scriptures. Because, this word is completely opposite to the world. It's completely opposite. Everything we do, our whole minds are geared on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. This world is geared on Satan. You know what I'm saying? And when we go out there and we push the word, people aren't really mad at us. They're mad at Yahushai. Because believe it or not, who you call Jesus, if he actually came back today, you people would hate him. Just like you had Israelites back in the past when he was coming here who didn't like him either. All right? They're rooting him on when he was about to be put on the cross. That's the same thing today. All right? We're continuing. We're we're doing the same. We're pushing this word. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to hate us like they did Yahushai, but they're really not hating us. They're hating Yahushai, because all we're doing is pushing his word. So, what I was meditating on before camp is to just remember, when we go out there, we're not going to be liked. You got to be prepared to be hated, to get mocked, to get made fun of. Okay? Because this world hates us, and we're going out there in the face of everybody prophesying the downfall of this place. It is Matthew 10:22. Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So it said all men. All right, meaning the majority of everybody's going to hate us. All right, 2/3 of our people and these heathens. All the heathens are going to hate us, and then the majority of our people are going to hate us as well. All right, that's ultimately when you come into this truth. You come in, you're coming in to make yourself an enemy of the world. Okay? That's what happens when you come into this truth. A lot of people think it's fun and games. Yeah, I mean, it's I'm very happy to be in this truth, But at the end of the day, it's going to get very serious out here. Right? And unless you're being mentally prepared, you're preparing yourself right now, then you're not going to be able to endure the times to come. Like this scripture just said, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Okay, so this truth is all about endurance. All right, them people over there at IUIC, they're not preaching endurance. All right, even they are going to be hated. Calling themselves the Israelites and whatnot. That's just enough reason. Calling themselves the chosen people. All right, although they try to appeal themselves to all of Jake. All right, but even them, and they're not going to be able to endure it. All right, they're going to give in. They're going to be weak. All right, because they don't truly prophesy Yahushai. All right, but hey, coming into this truth, you got to, like I said, mentally prepare yourself that not everybody, majority of people aren't going to like it. Your family, your friends, your so-called friends. All right, your family. If your family finds out what you do, they're going to make mockery of you. All right, speak evil of you. All right, and we know that because certain people, certain brothers have been through it. All right. Now, let me read this again. Well, actually, so let me go to I think it's 1 Peter. Let me see. Basically, we get into some of the trial and tribulation that we're going to go through because we're hated, because this is something I always think about, how this truth is, this deadly serious. We're coming into this as we speak. We're making ourselves enemies of the whole world. All right, Esau has something called the FBI watch list. We're all on the FBI watch list. That's why you got to endure to the end in this truth. Once you come in, you can't get out, because well, the moment you go out on the highways and the byways, Esau's watching you. All right, they got you on their list. You know what I'm saying? They got you marked down for a target of elimination. So unless you got Yahweh Shem Shai with you, you're not going to survive when they come. But if you get weak, you stop going out, you stop believing in this truth, then Esau's going to get their hands on you, man. They're going to tear you up. So once we're in it, we got to endure. All right. Who would you rather be hated of? Would you rather be hated by man or by God? All right. Matthew 24:9. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right. So there's going to come a time when everyday people are going to be trying to give us up. Meaning what? They're going to be trying to turn us in. Esau's going to be putting bounties on our head. Meaning you're going to receive a reward if you can capture us. All right. They might say you get this person, and it's going to be during a time of, all hell starting to break loose. They're going to say you get this person, you can get 4 bags of rice, And Esau's going to be doing stuff like that. And they're going to try to take us up. Why? Because Yahweh Shai's namesake. Because like I said, let me get this in Luke. These people really don't hate us. They hate Yahweh Shai because all we're doing is speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's simply all we're doing. When you go down to the very core of it, that's all we're doing. We're breaking down the words. The scriptures say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Those aren't our words. All right, those are the words of the scriptures. But what are those words saying? Those words are justifying slavery. And those words are saying that slavery is acceptable. All right, and that the people that put us into slavery are going to go into slavery. And the world, they don't like that. Okay? They don't like that. All right? Because in their minds, in these Edomites' minds, these heathens' minds, they can put us into slavery. But when it's time to pay for what you did, that's a big no-no. That can't happen. All right? Or they say they didn't do it. They weren't the ones who put us in slavery. You know what I'm saying? Which in reality they were, because of reincarnation. But anyways, let me get this. Luke 19. And where is it? 27. This is Yahweh Shai speaking. Which, like I said, no, let me just read it. Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. And when he had thus spoken, he went before, ascending up to Jerusalem. Look, man, if you think that when people hear this, majority of people are gonna agree with it, that's a lie. All right, these people can't handle when you say that people are supposed to be put to death. All right, we were at camp one day, and there was a dude. I think he said he'd rather burn in hell than kill someone. I think he said that. He said something along the lines of that. I'm pretty sure, and he was a Jake. You know what I'm saying? So these people can't handle the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? And this was Yahweh Shai speaking. It's a very letter. He said, but those mine enemies which that I should not reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. So he said to kill my enemies. All right? In this world, in this effeminate world, things like this are not tolerated. All right? They don't like it. So of course they're going to hate us when we go out there on the highways and the byways. All right? But I'd rather endure the hatred to be made a king in the end, rather than give out and get weak to be destroyed. But the whole point is that when we come into this truth, you got to understand the bitterness of what's to come in this truth. All right. And that's something that I'm always meditating on, because when you come in, the scriptures say this is basically sweet as honey, but then it becomes bitter. All right. Because there's no going back. You gotta endure, and you gotta remember that this truth, eventually our faith is going to be tasted. I mean, our faith is going to be tested. All right. Like the scriptures said back in I believe it was Matthew, right, that they're going to deliver us up. Right. That's a test. If we can endure being endure that tribulation. All right. But hey, like I said, man, this is what it's all about. All right. I'd rather endure. I'd rather die for this truth, than give in and be weak and go back to these faggots in the world. You got to have that mentality. But hey, Lord's will, you're edified. This is just, quick spiritual hit of what I was thinking before camp. All right. Every majority of these people are just going to hate us. It is what it is. We're only out there for the elect anyway. But, just remember, all right, these people do not like us, and we do not like them. We're at war right now. All right, and you got to always keep that in mind. All right, but with that, Lord's will, you are edified. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem Al Shai, Bashem, Rakakwadash, Shalom.